Welcome traders to the tradingmentors.com. This is Chris here, your trading mentor, and welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 20th to the 24th of February. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. So in this video, for the next 15 to 20 minutes or so, we're going to be talking about the news events for this week, which could have an impact on prices. The DXY, risk on, risk off. Very interesting charts coming up. The yen futures looking weak. But let's see, there's some great opportunities coming up. Indices, where now for stocks. Now there's some exciting stuff going on with gold. The gold software will show you that one. Silver. The gold software, by the way, works on silver as well. And then we go on to the oil software, how that works and how to profit. Double tops, double bottoms, these are fantastic opportunities. Triple tops, triple bottoms, even better. But we'll have a look at those to see where those opportunities are. Full Forex analysis and coaching. I'm here as a coach, so I will be going over a few things to help you on your way to become a better trader. At the end of the video, I'll give you my favourite trades for the coming week with targets, etc. Oh, by the way, I do a daily analysis for $30 a month. That's it. So I only want people who are serious about trading. I don't want you to sign up if you are not committed as a trader and dedicated and have the patience and so on to actually become successful in the long term. I'm happy to help you, happy to coach you. That's what I do. I've been doing this for 30 years. How many people have been trading for 30 years that you know on the planet? And how many of those do you know who are coaching one-to-one? Very, very few. If anybody out there, even Greg Sacker has only been trading 26 years. But anyway, so if you want the 14-day free trial, then click on the link, but only if you're serious, please. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll update you with any updates that are going on. I'm also going to be doing a midweek Forex forecast on a Wednesday, and that's going to be going on Twitter and YouTube as well, so look out for that. Let's see what's going on. So on to the news events for next week. Not much going on Monday, so things are likely to be quiet as they usually are on London Open on Monday. But on Tuesday, we've got the global manufacturing PMI out from the States at 2:45 UK time. I'm only really interested in the US dollar as a red flag, high impact. FOM minutes on Wednesday, 7 o'clock, so you may find volumes low until then. Initial jobless on Thursday. And there's lots of data coming out on Friday, the 24th. As you can see, new home sales, Michigan consumer sentiment at 3 o'clock. So we keep an eye on those. But what you generally find is that unless there's any great surprises, the price and the estimates that are given are priced into the charts anyway. So unless there's a big shock, then of course that may affect things. So let's see what's going on in the markets. DXY, we'll start with the DXY, 103.88. There's something interesting going on in all the markets at the moment, and it looks like a reversal in terms of the US dollar. It's been strong for the last week or two, and could be moving away from long to short. Now, so this is the DXY. The rules are we have buys above the 50-day moving average. This is common. This is how we work, generally speaking. So a buy here. You can see this throughout the charts, and there are the opportunities. What you're looking for a sell below the 50, below the 50, below the 50, below the 50. The 50-day moving average is the most common moving average that professional traders use. And you can see why, because it's consistent. And then whenever the price is moving above the 50-day moving average, that indicates strength in the market. The bulls are in. Whenever we get a buy signal, this means that the candle is achieving higher highs and there's more volume coming into the market. So they are very useful tools. Now, what we have at the moment, hit our target of 104.47. Now we have divergence in the market. This, if you don't know what MACD divergence is, then let me know. Just send me a message and I'll send you my book free of charge, no worries. And we can see that the MACD is achieving lower highs, and the price is achieving higher highs. So this is, something's wrong with this. Something is wrong. So how we use that tool is to either exit position. So if we were long DXY here, then we would certainly not want to be in it now because of this divergence, and there is likely to be a complete reversal. How far it goes, we don't know, but the target for this week is 102.50. As mentioned in the daily analysis, which I do every day during the New York session, click the link below if you want to get on, only if you're serious, guys. And so we had a breakdown of the yen futures. The yen futures gives us an insight as to the direction of all the yens. So in other words, if the yen is weak, then all the yens that we got lined up here will be going up. And we can actually cherry pick the ones that we want to go long on. This is still weak, and I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. There's no divergence. So there's no indications that it's going to continue or reverse. It's going to continue down, and therefore this is going to go up to this area here of resistance and then probably roll over again in the next few days. In that instance, then we'll be looking for opportunities in the euro yen, we're in the pound yen, Swiss yen, and a few others as well. So we're keeping an eye on that, and I'll let you know during the daily analysis. Congratulations if you've been trading the FTSE 100 now at 8,000. So it's been bullish. As you can see here, above the 50-day moving average is considered to be strong, and the buyers are in, and therefore you're just looking to buy all the time. That is the way it works. And then once you've got that clear, you're looking for a correction down to the 50-day moving average, and then you're looking for a buy. Simple as that. Doesn't get any more complex than that. It does make you wonder why 78% to 90% of people lose their money all within 6 months. And that only leaves 10% of us actually making money. And there's a reason for that. People try and do this on their own. They don't have a mentor or a tutor and don't have the knowledge to actually trade. You've got to let your profitable trades run. You've got to let them go, and you've got to set and forget. All right, and that is the only way to make a lot of money. Now, if you have how would you like to make 100 pips per week consistently? Well, that's not enough. I'm sorry, but if you are ambitious, you've got to aim for 10 times that. 1,000 pips a week. If you're aiming for 1,000 pips a month, aim for 10,000 pips a month. You've got to let your winning trades run. Otherwise, you are going to never succeed. And when they start to run, then you're going to fill your account up all the time. And then you can start compounding the positions as they run. So in terms of the FTSE 100, congratulations if you bought here, but there's a problem. MACD divergence again here. So this is another clue that coincides with the DXY. The DXY has negative divergence going down. This has negative divergence going down. So therefore, if you're still long in this position, you've got to exit straight away, or at least start to lock in some profits, because it is going to break. Now, it needs to break this support area. Definitely not a sell yet, but there's an area there which was resistance, now support, so that needs to break. So we want to see something like this break here for this to go down to here. And the target, once that breaks, is 7,600. Another buy signal on the DAX, the German DAX 15518. We traded it some time ago, and we've got a target here of 683. Still good. And in fact, we had another buy signal above the 50-day moving average, so this is likely to move up, and it's got some support now. On to the S&P 500. We had a target of 4,290 from the last few days in the daily analysis, and it's still valid. We have a correction going on, so while this is moving down into a correction but above the 50-day moving average, and there's support here as well, this is highly likely to break. There's a nice wedge formation here, so it's going to break either way. We don't mind, as long as it does, that's fine. So you are going to get a break about somewhere around probably 41.29, and then head for 4,290. Some of you have been trading Bitcoin. Congratulations. This was mentioned in the VIP room and the daily analysis. And we had a buy above the 50-day moving average. Remember, a breakout trade here at 22,412 and hit the target of 24,969. Congratulations to you guys. Now the price is thinking about where to go next. So we've got a nice wedge formation here. So this is clear. And therefore a breakdown is going to break down back to 22,302. A break up opens up a whole different ball game. I'll be updating you daily in the New York session. On to commodities now, guys. Silver, $21.68. But looking like a breakout is likely. When we see DXY, the US dollar, go weak, which is likely, then the commodities rise. So we're looking to buy gold, 1841. I'll go over that one in a minute. And oil has a life of its own, and therefore you need the oil software really to do that one. But nonetheless, commodities rise when the dollar weakens, so we'll get clarity in the next few days. Now this is another clue as to reversals are highly likely. We have positive divergence. So when the when the MACD is moving up and the price is moving down, then that means there's going to be a big breakout. Okay, now we are not going to trade this without the old gold software, which works on silver. But I'd like to see a breakout of 21.94 before it does, and the target is going to be $24. Oil is heading for last week's target, if you remember, $24.68. Not quite got there, I don't think, but you're likely to see a bounce off here somewhere. Further investigation is needed with the gold software. Let's have a look at that now. So this is the oil software, and congratulations to all of you who bought the oil software. You're doing very well. And as we can see a breakdown, all these techniques are based upon break of structure, or what we call BOSS. As a BOSS chart, break of structure indicates a sell is likely, and as you can see, you've got 1, 2, 3, you've got at least 3 opportunities, 4 even, to actually sell oil. The other thing that needs to happen, of course, is we need to see consistency on the right chart. So the right chart, as you can see, needs to show a break of structure, and it does, and you've got plenty of opportunity to go for sell, sell. I can keep going, sell, sell. You can see why people make a lot of money. But the important thing now to recognize is that you can see that we've got break of structure to the upside on the 5-minute, which could be a warning that it's going to go up. That we don't have break of structure yet for the 30-minute. So, and the predicted software, which comes with it, is pointing up as well. So we could well see a break up on Monday. So keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know in the VIP room and the daily analysis. Gold is doing similar things. Now, let's enlarge this for you so we can see what's going on. We have positive divergence, and I mentioned this in the VIP room. We made a quick 100 pips on Friday in about an hour. It just exploded upwards very quickly, and that's part of the gold software that comes with it, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the important thing here is we have positive divergence on gold as well. This is going to be a reversal. It won't go up in a straight line. What's likely to happen is this will actually move up to about 1860, where there's some resistance from the previous high before it moves back down, and then there's going to be a big breakup from about here going back up to 1900. So look out for that. Depends on the dollar, but that's the line that we're looking at in the next few days. So target for this week, it's a big one, 1900. This was the trade we had on Friday. This was posted in the VIP room, and I think we mentioned it in the daily video analysis as well. This was way oversold here, so you could have had a sell here. Notice the sell call here, and then notice the buy here. Once you get a buy signal, then of course you wait for break of structure. Once you get break of structure, then this is what your gold software looks like. Very easy and simple to use once you know how, and of course you have to be patient and disciplined to go with it. When we see the gold software consolidating in between these two lines, that's non-tradable. Don't trade that. Okay, so wait for the breaker structure. Wait for the buy signal first, usually happens, and then the breaker structure confirms. And that might not seem a lot to there, but that's 100 and something pips there. Okay, 130 I think. Pound USD, we're long this, and it broke up this downward trend line, and we had a buy signal. So this is a buy heading for 121.75. Similar story for the euro dollar. This is a breakout from the downside, and we have a buy signal, and our target for this week is going to be 109.25, although 108.33 could be the resistance area, which might turn around. So it's your choice, go for the big one or 108.33. Same situation for the Aussie dollar, 68.77. Currently break of this trend line here with a buy signal is heading for, we can go to 69.50. Now I did say earlier, didn't I, that we only buy when we're above the 50-day moving average, but there are exceptions, and of course divergence is one of those exceptions, as well as double tops and double bottoms. So that's where the advanced pro charts come in, because understanding the reversal points will improve your performance enormously. So when you've got positive divergence here and a breakout of the trend lines and a buy signal, then that indicates that the price is going up to at least the 50-day moving average, if not more, 69.22 or 69.50. New Zealand yen is red hot, guys. I'm going to mark that one. So I'll mark them in different colours to make sure that I've got the interest in mind. And so therefore what we're looking for, price above the 50-day moving average, a nice pullback. And don't forget, when I mentioned earlier, the yen is looking very weak. No reason to suggest anything else at this stage, although there is inflation coming out of Japan, I think, on Thursday. But continuation of this upward move is likely if the yen starts to fall, and I'll update you Monday morning. But the target for this is 85.34. Euro yen is very strong, as you can see, above the 50-day moving average. It will pull back, don't worry. Don't get in too early or while it's moving up. That's the key. If you have to be patient and disciplined to be successful. So wait for the pullbacks down to about 142.23, and then you'll get, first of all, you get a sell signal like this, and then you'll get a buy signal. And the buy signal indicates higher highs in the candlestick plus higher volume as well. So very powerful those are. So look out for that. The target for this week, 145.94. Pound yen. Yeah, we're in this one, and we had a nice pull back down to the 50-day moving average, or close as we can get. But we had a buy signal, which is highly significant. Plus, as you notice here, we had a break out of this downtrend line here, so it was a lovely move. Now, the trend is your friend, and always buy above the 50-day moving average is the best way to do it, because we know from history that whilst the price remains above the 50-day moving average, prices continue upwards. Don't be scared of making a lot of money, guys. This is 272 pips. It's actually quite a small move on the pound yen, but nonetheless, 272 pips is good. I love double bottoms as well, because they are reversal points. We can see there's some support for this price now. The blue lines are acting as support, and we have a nice buy signal as well. You could wait for the break of the neckline if you want at 93.38 or above. Make sure it's finished above that area, but the target for this, if you want to buy it, is 94.71. Euro Canadian, congratulations if you sold the Euro Canadian here. Hit target 142.34. Now we have a target for this week going up. Got it there. is 145.26. Pound Swiss, we got a nice double bottom here, haven't we? Clearly seen, drawn from the Advanced Pro charts. If you've got the Advanced Pro charts, this should emulate exactly what you're seeing here. If you don't have them, why not? Come on, make that commitment, be brave. So here's the Pound Swiss, and the target for this week is 113.80. Aussie Canadian and the Pound Canadian tend to do the same thing. So there's a double bottom on the Aussie Canadian and there's a double bottom on the Pound Canadian. So you can make your choices. So we've got a buy signal here. There's lots of support and the price is massive. And remember what I said about goals, guys. Have big goals, because otherwise you're going to have small goals and small rewards. So the price for the target is 1660. That's quite a nice move there. So if you get in there, you can make it there. So that's 405 pips. Another fantastic example of price above the 50-day moving average and moving up. We have the structure in play. We have a nice support area here, the blue line, and the price is in profit, and dabadoozy. And the target for this week is 1.940. So congratulations if you're in that and making money. Don't forget, I do the daily analysis every day. New York session. If you want to join me, please do. Don't waste my time. If you're not serious, don't sign up. Have a great weekend.